North of Montana in Santa Monica is one of those neighborhoods that feels like it has it all. The streets are tree-lined with gorgeous trees, and the houses are a mix of charming older homes and stunning modern designs that make you stop and stare. It's super close to the beach, so you can easily squeeze in a morning walk along the ocean, and Montana Avenue is right there with all of its cute shops, cafes, and restaurants. It's like the neighborhood's hangout spot. The vibe is relaxed but upscale with a mix of families, professionals, and even a few celebrities who love the privacy and charm of the area. Plus, the schools are amazing, and there are plenty of parks if you're into outdoor stuff. It's one of those places where you feel like you've just landed in the middle of Southern California perfection. And today in this video, I'm going to be giving you a map tour as well as show you some of the sold homes in the area that is known as North of Montana in Santa Monica. And if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Darren Kriz. I have a real estate sales team. We help clients buy, sell, and invest in property every single day here in the greatest city in the world known as Los Angeles. So if you have any questions whatsoever about a specific neighborhood, feel free to reach out. All information is down in the description below. But let's just get right into it and show you the map here. All right, let's take a look. As you see here on the map, it says North of Montana. And if you're unfamiliar with the exact location of where North of Montana is in regards to the greater Los Angeles area, I'll zoom out here. You see Los Angeles right here, smack dab in the center. That is downtown LA. And if you go all the way to the west side where Santa Monica is located, right here, the Santa Monica Pier, you go a little north, you've got Wilshire, Montana, and then you keep going north of Montana, which is tucked between the Pacific Palisades and Brentwood, just south of Riviera Country Club right here, where they do host the Genesis Invitational, a golf tournament that takes place in February every year by the PGA. So north of Montana, I'm just going to show you a few of these streets, dropping my little guy here because this truly is one of my favorite neighborhoods on the entire west side. So I wanted to give you what a driving tour would look like without me actually having to drive down the streets like I have done in the past. If you've been a viewer of this channel for a while, I've done several driving tours of many different neighborhoods throughout LA. But here it is, north of Montana. We are currently on 17th Street. We're going to go down. I'll show you what some of these homes look like, and then I'll show you the pricing of these homes in a second and what a lot of them are actually selling for. So you do get some single family, single story homes that do not look too extravagant on a few of these streets, but then you do have a mix of some luxury, modern, really large homes that could range up to maybe $20 million or so. But as I go down these streets here, this is just one of the more upscale, family-friendly neighborhoods on the west side that is just a place where you'd want to settle down and raise a family. I know during Halloween, I was actually driving around these streets and I saw a lot of kids trick-or-treating, just super tight-knit, family-oriented little neighborhood here. And there are homes that you may think these are typical-looking houses in areas that wouldn't be the west side or Santa Monica, the Pacific Palisades, Brentwood, but here in LA, these are not homes that would be your starter homes. That's for sure. You see a Porsche just drive down the street right next to me. But this is what some of them look like. Let me hop onto Zillow here so you can just see some of the actual solds, and we'll go up to the higher end as well. So you see $3 million is getting you a 3-bed, 2-bath home that looks like this, guys. So as I said, definitely one of the more upscale neighborhoods on the entire west side of LA. And it's all flat land. It's not until you get north of San Vicente where you go into the hills in the Pacific Palisades. They're also tight and narrow streets as well. And there are a couple condos if you get closer to the ocean, such as this 2-bed, 2-bath. Nice views, pretty much on the water, right on Ocean Ave. For $2.5 million is what that one sold for. But then you got an $8 million home, 6 beds, 7,000 square feet. Looks like it could use a little bit of a renovation, maybe a paint job. I'm not a big fan of that color there. But what does the inside look like? Gorgeous photos. They did a great job here with the interior design, the photos. $8 million is what that sold for. Now check it out. You could still get $1 million home for 1.1 million, 900 square feet, a one bed, one bath. This is perfect for any starter home, any bachelor that wants a one bed, one bath, ocean views. Looks like you're on a high floor here, one of the top, and just overall a great vibe. You've got a modern kitchen, so there's a good mix. There's a gym in there, but yeah, so it definitely ranges. And then you've got the $8 million homes, such as one that looks like this, where you do get decent yards, lots of privacy. A lot of the homes are also gated, as you see. And let's go to some of the higher priced homes. $19 million, 17.5, 7 beds, 12,000 square feet. Check this one out, guys. Oh, I remember this home exactly. I was actually invited to do a full house tour at this home. Beautiful house. You can see it's gated. You have a driveway as well, and some outdoor courtyards within the home. The home surrounds an outdoor courtyard. Look at that skylight. Like, you do get homes that are massive as well in this area. Very private. You see the hedges, and still a vibe that fits any type of family in this specific neighborhood. But for $17 million, that's definitely not not going to be the first home that you're purchasing unless you're winning the lottery of some sort. But then here's one of the more prominent and prestigious streets. You got Margarita. $79,000 a month is what they are currently renting this one for. I think it is active, and that is a 10,000 square foot home. You get a little gate right there. A lot of people that view these homes that are outsiders, maybe that are not from LA, will think these are insane prices. And don't get me wrong, these are unbelievable prices. $80,000 a month for a home that looks like this on the outside. I'm not saying that doesn't look great, because it is a newer construction home. Amazing finishes, but obviously this was, I think, $15 million. It's going to be a lot cheaper if you aren't living on the west side. And there are just so many benefits to living on the west side. I personally live on the west sof, and in my opinion, there's nothing like it. Every single day I'm grateful to live this life and just to be here this close to the ocean, this close to where all of the people are, where everyone around the world just desires to get one glimpse of the sunsets out here. And the sunsets in winter are truly just unlike any other as well. But I'm looking at all the sold homes, over $10 million right now. And the style of these homes are all very unique. You get Cape Cod style, some contemporary homes, a few modern, Spanish homes. It's a nice mix, so it's not a cookie cutter typical neighborhood. And you're not getting any riffraff here north of Montana, as well as you might get closer to the touristy parts of Santa Monica, because this truly is your hidden gem upscale neighborhood, but also close to PCH, closer to the 10 freeway. Then you would be maybe in the Palisades, which it could be hard to commute if you are staying somewhere in the hills of the Palisades. But let me go back to the map here and just show you Montana Ave exactly, because that's the downtown portion of what you call north of Montana. I'll drop my guy off right here at the Whole Foods. Now, this is the smallest Whole Foods on the west side. There are a lot of Whole Foods. I think it might be the original one as well. Don't quote me on that. But then on both sides here, Montana, it's just a very cute little street with a bunch of coffee shops, boutique stores, nice restaurants, a lot of Italian restaurants. They also have this theater right here, the Arrow, where there's always shows. I've seen people wrap around the block and line up, curving down that road here and along Montana. To both sides, lots of nice cafes. I've eaten at several of them. And as I said, not lots of nice restaurants as well here north of Montana. You see La La Land Kind Cafe, probably the best. Everyone always mentions La La Land when they're thinking of coffee, because that definitely has one of the best vibes of any coffee shop. And then R&D Kitchen, always a poppin' restaurant, whether that's for lunch or for dinner. And let's keep going up north. Let me show you La La Land. There's Pete's Coffee, always Pete's. Everyone always goes to Pete's just because it's like Starbucks. You know what you're getting there, but sometimes you might not know what you're getting at a fancier, unique place like La La Land, even though nowadays it's getting more mainstream, especially in LA. I'm a big fan of La La Land's coffee. They have a lot of interesting options. And then Montana does stretch all the way to Ocean Ave, and to the views of the beach here in Santa Monica right off the bluffs. See the Jonathan Club, a very exclusive and nice private club there as well, right on the beach, where they have everything from a gym to restaurants to bars to space to hang out and network. But here is north of Montana. That was pretty much it. It is between, there are two private country clubs. You've got the Brentwood Country Club, you've got the Riviera Country Club, and it's between Brentwood and the Palisades, two of the more well-known neighborhoods on the west side of Los Angeles. And not too many people talk about north of Montana, but every time I drive by, it really is just a hidden gem of a neighborhood. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys on this channel, all of the pockets in LA that you might not know about too well. So if you have any other questions about the north of Montana area or another specific pocket in Los Angeles, feel free to reach out, shoot me a text or an email down below. Happy to point you in the right direction and discuss some of these pockets here on the west side, in the valley, or other parts of the greater Los Angeles area. I just love talking about LA because I don't think it gets the credit it deserves, especially in 2024, as things just seem really great out here. They just seem well, especially when you actually are living the life that you want to live here on the west side. So I appreciate you guys for watching. If you made it to the end, hit the like button, subscribe. My name is Darren Kriz once again, have a real estate sales team out here. We help clients buy, sell, and invest in property out here every single day. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions about Los Angeles or a specific home. Happy to help, point you in the right direction, as I said. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.